Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Greg Walter, and I am the home ownership counselor. I'm here with my friend Joe, and we'll start in about a minute. All right, let's get started. Again, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Greg Walter with Adair Homes, and we are going to go through the 2688 Olympus home today. Super excited to share this home with all of you. And I'm here with my friend Joe Becerra. He is a home ownership counselor, as I am as well, out of the Aurora branch here in the Portland metro area. Wanted to spend a minute just to kind of get you guys all familiar with our website. So what you're looking at here on my screen, Joe, you can see my screen okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you. And I wanted to show you, get you familiar with our website. So this is our main page here. We have different areas we build in. We actually build in 4 different states. So I'm going to change the build area here up here, and the states we build in are Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and Arizona. And then you would go to Oregon to click on your build area, and then we're the North Willamette Valley branch, but you can see if you're building in the Coast Range, you would click on that branch, and then Willamette Valley and Southern Oregon, Central Oregon. We have all different areas throughout the Oregon you can build. So I'm gonna go ahead and select our build area. And the pricing is different depending on what area you build in. So it's important that you click on your build area so you get correct information when you're looking at our website and looking at the particular homes you would build. So today we're talking about our Olympus plan. So we would go down here. The way I like to view this is I'll go to view our plans. There's lots of different ways you can get to it. And then the Olympus plan is 2688. So we're just going to go down and find that square footage. And these are all in order by square footage. You can also sort them by 2-level, single story, narrow lots. There's lots of different search features inside the website. So here we are with the Olympus, and kind of fun things here inside once you start looking at the home. There's different elevations, and when we talk about elevations, we're talking about the exterior of the house. So the different elevations that this house is available in is the Traditions, the Craftsman, and the Farmhouse. This particular customer built in the Traditions, and there's also different pricing that is for each individual. These are base prices for the home. For the Traditions, this is the base price here. And then if you went with the Craftsman, and then the Farmhouse. All right. So pretty cool floor plan. This is a relatively large house and lays out really, really cool on some beautiful property. So this is our standard floor plan for this home. Like I said, it's 2688. It is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a shop. This particular customer did some modifications to the pantry, did some modifications to the windows. So actually you're currently looking at the, I think we're looking at the customers, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. And this customer really didn't do too many upgrades. from the original plan. So they did lengthen the pantry like I talked about. They added, and you're going to see this in the video, they added expanded slider that's 140 by 82, which is very cool. And they added a vault in the great room into the kitchen, which really looks fantastic as well. So without any further ado, one thing I do want to touch on a couple more things here. The Q&A feature has been disabled. Actually, I'm sorry, the chat feature has been disabled. So if you have any questions, please ask questions through the Q&A feature. Also, I wanted to touch on our standard options. So our standard options include James Hardie siding, Geldwin windows, Moen faucets, Shaw flooring. So a lot of our standard features are really, really high end. Joe, did you have something you wanted to share?
Yeah, I was just going to say, we did get an early question, which again, we highly encourage questions. We love questions, want to get those answered for you. They wanted to know, when you select a different exterior option, does anything inside the house change?
No,
Okay.
no. All that is just for the outside of the exterior of the home. It changes your siding and it changes the exterior look of the home. It doesn't change anything inside the home. Thank you for the question. All right, without further ado, we're going to jump into our video here. You can see this is a beautiful setting here. This is the outside of the house with the Traditions floor plan that we talked about. So we're going to jump right in here to this video. Mute the sound so you can actually hear me talking. So as you enter the room, enter the home here, it's going to take you right into the this is coming into your entryway, and you can kind of see the great rooms in front of you, in the kitchen here off to the left. And then as we walk into the video here, it's going to take you into the half bath.
Hey, Greg.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I want to double check, but my screen went blank here. So I don't know if it's my particular one or if your cast went blank.
Oh, it says I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, there you go. You're back live again.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Perfect. Nice view of our half bath here. We there are no upgrades other than the flooring in this particular bathroom. This is pretty much a standard half bath. They did upgrade to the LPV water resistant flooring, and you'll notice that throughout the house, with the exception of in the carpeted areas where the great room is in the bedrooms.
Well,
we're now coming into the den. Again, here, this is standard carpeting, standard trim, as well as a they added it, and this is an upgrade here to add. There's typically no trim around the windows or no shelf, so they did add the shelf and trim along the bottom of the window, which is a nice feature. Now you can see we're coming into the great room and the kitchen area and dining room. This is that big expanded window or door we talked about at the start of this. This is a expanded. This actually called for a window here, and then there was a 6-foot slider over here in the kitchen and dining area. They actually flipped this, so the door would be over the covered patio. I think it looks fantastic, and it came out great.
hey, Greg.
Yeah, Joe.
We had a couple of people join late, so I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that at the very bottom there is a Q&A tab, and we highly encourage questions and just type them in there and we'll get those answered for you.
And again, if you joined a little late, this is the 2688 Olympus model. It's 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And yeah, just a beautiful home. So you'll see here, they did a few things here in the kitchen, and this is a great shot. They went ahead and they did the standard ceiling height, which is 8 feet, but they did a vault throughout the great room and the kitchen and dining area, which you can see here. They added the can lights, they added pennant lights, they added the under counter lighting, which you can kind of see here off the backsplash. The backsplash goes all the way to the top of the cabinets. They also added height to the cabinets as well. And you'll notice the back cabinets are all painted, with the exception, the upper back cabinets are all painted white. And then we have our standard shaker cabinets here on the bottom. They did upgrade the pools on all the doors and cabinets, stores and cabinets. So that looks really fantastic. Any questions there, Joe, about the kitchen at this point?
Just one. They're wondering if those appliances are standard.
Those appliances are standard electric appliances, yes. And the one thing I did not mention is they did upgrade the granite to granite countertops, which really look fantastic here. Again, just a nice view of how deep this kitchen is. You can see that it's really popular to have two-tone cabinets right now. So, that really came out fantastic. We have a nice little workspace over here where the refrigerator will go. Next, they're going to take us into this pantry. In the pantry, they actually extended and took some space away from the utility room. They extended by 2.5 feet, and this is really an exceptional sized pantry and with lots of storage space. So it just looks fantastic. And you can see how deep that is. And again, they have upgraded flooring throughout the kitchen and pantry area. Again, this is our standard carpet. This has taken us into the utility room. And I'm going to pause here and just briefly speak about the heating and air conditioning unit. So Oregon Energy requires us to now put, and this is a change within the last year and a half or so. You're required to have your heating and air conditioning unit, not your air conditioning, but your heating unit inside the house. And so you can choose, in most cases, depending on your jurisdiction, to have this enclosed into a cabinet or a closet. So it's not visual. This customer did not choose to do that. They did add a sink, a utility sink. That is an add. You can say nice space for the washer and dryers as well. Coming out of the utility room, we're going into the master bedroom. Master bedroom is 17 by 14, really good size, with a really big walk-in closet and master bath. Again, they did add the shelf over the window. That is an upgrade as well. They upgraded these floors inside the master bath, and you'll see how big this is. But one thing I'd like to call out here, this is actually our standard countertops and standard faucets. And then really the only thing upgraded in this bathroom right now in this shot that you see is the flooring and then the pools on the cabinets. This is a standard insert for the shower, and then you'll just see how big this closet is. With lots of, they added some shelving in there too for storage. It's really smart. And a separate room there for the toilet. And then you're coming back out of the bathroom, back into the master. Just an exceptional view of their land there. That back window. This is a standard interior door. They did do the standard 6-panel interior door. Looks fantastic. Painted in their
Greg.
color. Yeah,
Sorry,
Jeff.
Greg, super quick question here, it looks like. Are there options to upgrade those interior doors?
Absolutely. There are several options to upgrade the interior doors to a 2-panel, 3-panel. You could even go full custom hardwood if you wanted to, and add some additional hinges there so it can handle the weight. So there's absolutely other options, but this is their standard 6-panel door. Thanks for the question. Appreciate it. They did, this is a great shot of it. They added a pocket door right here as you go across the kitchen and the great room into the other side of the home. And on the other side of the home, you actually have a bonus room, bedroom 2 and 3, and a bathroom. So but by adding that door there, you can actually close this side of the house off. So kind of a cool feature.
Mhm.
You're going to enter into bathroom number 2. Again, this is a standard bath. They did upgrade the flooring and the cabinet pulls. Standard bathroom insert. Looks fantastic. Going into bedroom number 2. And bedroom number 3.
Greg, we got another quick question here.
Absolutely.
So they said you mentioned that those were standard carpets. Are you allowed to use standard in some rooms and upgrade carpets in other rooms?
Yes, absolutely. You can mix and match your flooring to literally with anything within what your heart desires. So we have all kinds of options with the flooring, and if you wanted to do different upgraded carpet or upgraded engineered hardwood in the bedrooms, you absolutely have the option to do that. Thank you for the question. And into the bonus room. So really great space. This is a great size bonus room, 14 by 13.
So Greg, another question.
Absolutely.
Are you able to modify the dimensions of the rooms?
Yeah, you can absolutely modify the dimensions. You can move walls. You can add space if you want before foundation pour. We could push the walls back by 2 feet and expand the walls or move the walls, or you could have actually taken this bonus room and made adjustments to it and made it an additional master in this house. There is endless options you could do if you chose to. Thank you for the question. This is the exterior of the home. Again, this is the Traditions elevation, and so it really shows off the siding, the hardy plank siding here, and great view of the windows and the wraps and the paint scheme and the roof. Our roof is a 50-year limited warranty with a 15-year guarantee. You can see they have a little covered back patio here.
So Greg, a quick question, and if you want to, I'll answer this one. They'd like to know if landscaping is included or is an option to upgrade. And I just wanted to let you know that landscaping is not part of the standard price, and Adair does not offer that as an upgrade, but most families want to finish that on their own. And the other thing that I see a lot of families do is they speak with their lender and they're able to incorporate those costs into their loan. So when the house is finished in their loan, they still have a budget to complete the landscape like they would, whatever way they would like.
Awesome. Thank you, Joe.
Mhm.
All right, we're almost at the end of this video. I am going to play it through one more time to see if there's any more questions, and we'll just kind of let it run. And if any more questions pop up, we'll answer them as they come.
Yeah, and again, just a reminder, at the bottom, there's the Q&A. Feel free to use that, and just any question is a great question. Go ahead and send those in, please.
I am going to stay fairly quiet through this walkthrough. Unless there's questions, then I'll pause.
So Greg, we get this question a lot, does Adair have land?
So Adair does not have land. We're an on your lot builder, but we can help you get set up with a realtor. We have a lot of realtors we all work with that specialize in helping people find land. So we can absolutely get you set up with a great realtor to help you find land.
So Greg, we have a question. What is the price of this house as shown?
Well, this house was built, it recently got finished, but it came into contract about a year and a half ago. So I believe the base price, let me run back over here and just kind of look at that real quick here. So on the Traditions, the base price of this house currently is about $374,000. And then this particular home had about here. At the time, it had about $75,000 in standard and custom upgrades. So that kind of gives you an idea where you would stand. So I would say this house would be around that 480 range right now.
So any other questions out there, please send them in. We appreciate that. And then Greg, I was just going to mention, as far as that pricing question, great question, and it's so important, but just remember that in different regions, there's different pricing. But the great thing about Adair is that you're able to actually schedule an appointment with any office where you're considering building, and we will help you put that budget together as far as whether you have land or do not have land, and figure out how much that's going to be, and then assist you in gathering the bids on how much it would cost to develop that property so we can build a house on it. Those things include like permits, excavation, utility hookups, things like that. And then also the cost of the home with any modifications or upgrades that you might want to do. And all that can be presented to you and gathered together. And then you can see what that final price would look like before you actually take out the loan, before you buy the property if you don't own the property, and before you sign a contract with Adair. So it's a very unique opportunity to price these homes out. Again, they're 100% stick-built homes, and so super quality standard options. So again, we encourage everybody to just reach out that's even just thinking about doing this, whether you're close to doing it, want to do it in the future. You can reach out to any Adair office. You can go on our website, and we have an excellent online team that can assist you, whether it's directing you to the correct office. So you could set up an appointment. You can do some of those appointments Zoom, or you can do them in person. But highly encourage anybody to go out that's out thinking about it to come into an office, reach out. We'll be happy to help you put a budget together, including, as Greg mentioned, connecting you with someone who can help you find land. We have an excellent lender, Adair Financial Services, who can assist you with, figuring out how much a down payment would be, how much would your payments be, all that kind of good stuff. So just wanted to make sure people are aware that we do it all, and we encourage people to come in. It's a really nice house.
It really is. It
I
really,
like the layout a lot. It's a really cool, functionable house.
yeah, it's great floor plan. I love how the master and the primary suite is on one side of the house, and the bonus room and the other bedrooms are on the opposite side. It's really got some cool features. Joe was telling me he built this house, and a customer, there's a shop area in the back of the garage, and you could exit out that huge primary closet into the garage, and I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah.
Again, we're going to the opposite side of the house here and going back into the secondary bathroom, and we're going to go into bedrooms 2, 3, and bonus room. Didn't mention this before, but the lighting in all the rooms are all pretty much standard, with the exception of what you saw in the kitchen with the pennant lights. And we're entering the bonus room. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for joining today and going through our 2688 Olympus. This is a beautiful home. Thank you all for joining. I hope you guys have all a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.